Did you miss me?
Did you miss me?
Did you
Miss me?
Did you know that since Benedict Cumberbatch last graced our screens as Sherlock Holmes in 2017, the anticipation for a potential Season 5 has been sending shockwaves through the Sherlock fandom? A modern twist on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic characters left us hanging after a somewhat controversial fourth season. Now buckle up for a ride as we dive into the latest updates, news, and speculations surrounding the possible return of the great detective and his trusty sidekick, John Watson. The game's afoot, and the mystery of Sherlock Season 5 awaits. Sherlock, a modern adaptation of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic detective stories, graced our screens from 2010 to 2017. Created by the talented duo of Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, the series comprised 4 riveting seasons, a mini-episode, and a special episode. The show's brilliance lay in its contemporary spin on the timeless tales of Sherlock Holmes and his steadfast companion, Dr. John Watson. Benedict Cumberbatch's portrayal of the enigmatic Sherlock was nothing short of extraordinary, earning the series a dedicated fan base and critical acclaim. Each season of Sherlock unfolded like a captivating novel, blending suspense, wit, and the dynamic chemistry between Cumberbatch's Sherlock and Martin Freeman's Watson. The modern setting of London provided a fresh backdrop for the iconic detective duo, bringing the beloved characters into the 21st century. The success of Sherlock not only revitalized interest in the classic tales, but also set a high standard for modern adaptations of literary treasures. Despite the early seasons receiving widespread acclaim, the concluding chapters of Sherlock faced mixed reception, with the 4th season drawing its fair share of criticism. The show's deviation from the more traditional narrative structure in its later seasons left some fans divided. While the first 2 seasons were hailed as masterful, the latter seasons struggled to maintain the same level of enthusiasm. However, this dip in acclaim doesn't negate the show's overall impact and popularity. Sherlock became a cultural phenomenon, introducing a new generation to the brilliance of Conan Doyle's characters. The question of whether the 4th season lived up to expectations or fell short is subjective and has fueled countless debates among fans. The lingering desire for a 5th season, despite mixed reviews, attests to the enduring appeal of the characters and the world Moffat and Gatiss created. The very criticism of the later seasons showcases the high standards fans set based on the excellence of the earlier ones. The prospect of Sherlock and Watson returning to their investigative escapades in modern-day London continues to tantalize fans, creating anticipation and speculation about what a potential 5th season might bring. Now, the burning question remains: will the show overcome the mixed reviews of its final season, or has it become a victim of its own success, making a return a risky endeavor? In December 2023, Mark Gatiss, one of the creative forces behind Sherlock, unveiled his latest TV special, Lot Number 249. While this television event may not have Sherlock in its title, it ingeniously functions as a prequel to the classic Sherlock Holmes stories, adding an unexpected layer to the ongoing speculation about a potential Season 5. The special introduces Kit Harington as Abercrombie Smith, a character embroiled in a mysterious plot involving a reanimated Egyptian mummy used for nefarious purposes. The intriguing aspect of this development lies in its potential implications for the future of Sherlock. Could Lot Number 249 serve as a subtle setup for an entirely new Sherlock Holmes TV show set in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original time period? Gatiss has a history of playing with narrative threads, and this TV special adds an interesting twist to the Sherlock universe. Now the real question emerges: how might Lot 249 impact the long-anticipated Sherlock Season 5? Some fans speculate that the existence of this prequel could make a 5th season unnecessary, providing a satisfying narrative bridge to the classic stories. On the flip side, others believe that the TV special could generate renewed interest and excitement, potentially laying the groundwork for the revival of the modern-day Sherlock. Do you think Lot Number 249 could render Sherlock Season 5 obsolete, or are we on the brink of a Sherlock renaissance? It's the mystery that has kept Sherlock fans on the edge of their seats since 2017. Will there be a Season 5? As we dive into the waiting game, the lack of concrete updates leaves enthusiasts yearning for more adventures with Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock and Martin Freeman's Watson. The conclusion of Season 4 brought both closure and curiosity, leaving viewers wondering if the duo would grace our screens once again. The primary stumbling blocks to Sherlock Season 5 are no secret: scheduling conflicts have emerged as a significant hurdle, with both Cumberbatch and Freeman skyrocketing to new heights in their careers since the inception of the series. Juggling their commitments to other projects and aligning their busy schedules has proven to be no small feat. The question remains, can the stars align for a Sherlock reunion, or is the waiting game a futile exercise? While the absence of fresh story material is another obstacle, the intriguing aspect is that Sherlock Holmes, the iconic detective, belongs to the public domain. This opens the door to inevitable new adaptations of the character, with different creative minds taking the helm. However, the lack of motivation for a Season 5 is a critical factor. The show's popularity experienced a downward trend in its later seasons, leaving producers and creators pondering whether a new installment is worth the effort. Now the audience finds themselves at a crossroads. Do we bid farewell to our modern-day Sherlock and Watson and let the legacy rest in peace, or do we keep our detective hats on, hoping for a revival that recaptures the magic of the earlier seasons? As we delve into the potential of Sherlock Season 5, a major obstacle surfaces: the cast conundrum. The year 2017 marked the conclusion of Season 4, leaving fans hungry for more, but faced with the reality of Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman's burgeoning careers. Both actors embarked on significant journeys, with roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and other high-profile projects, turning scheduling into a complex puzzle. The challenge of wrangling these two busy actors for a Sherlock reunion cannot be understated. The popularity of Cumberbatch and Freeman post-Sherlock has soared to new heights, making their collaboration a logistical challenge. While the desire for a Season 5 is palpable among fans, the uncertainty surrounding the availability of the dynamic duo lingers. The question hangs in the air. Will the stars align for Cumberbatch and Freeman to once again step into the roles of Sherlock Holmes and John Watson, or is it time to bid a fond farewell to our modern-day Holmes and Watson? Mark Gatiss, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Martin Freeman have expressed interest in returning for Season 5, providing a glimmer of hope to fans. However, the ultimate decision rests on the shoulders of Moffat, who remains open to the idea but underscores the pivotal role of the actors' availability. The cast conundrum adds a layer of complexity to the anticipation surrounding Season 5, keeping fans on the edge of their seats as they await the final verdict. With the cast conundrum at the forefront, the next puzzle piece in the Sherlock Season 5 saga is the mystery surrounding the storyline. As the show has already delved into the depths of Sherlock Holmes' most iconic cases, crafting a narrative that feels fresh and engaging poses a considerable challenge. Season 4, while not universally adored, did manage to bring a sense of closure to the series. However, the potential for Season 5 lies in the exploration of new, modern mysteries. The question arises: can the dynamic duo navigate uncharted territory, breathing life into the series once more? Should Season 5 maintain the high-stakes scenarios that define earlier seasons, or can it succeed with a different approach, stepping away from the life-or-death situations that characterized past mysteries? The appeal of Sherlock lies not only in solving cases, but also in the evolving dynamic between Holmes and Watson. Season 5 could present an opportunity to delve deeper into their characters, exploring unexplored facets and testing their partnership in unique ways. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.